Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to IdiOtBlog 303. Remember to turn that down a little bit next time. Or not. I'll be featuring artists and my own music. But how it's working is it's going directly from my notification center. Why? Because I haven't fucking done it yet on the blog. I'm past 300 episodes and I haven't even fucking done a blog out of my notification center. So this is out of my notification center. You are listening to Slay 'em. You're going to find them at, I believe it's Slay_em. Yeah. Slay_em. Slay 'em. Yeah! Wow! Oh, that felt good. That cracked my neck. Oh. Always think twice. Ugh. So, this guy obviously is amazing with his pipes, right? Peter Piper calls into the wind. Yes, dude. Sick. Slay him. You gotta go check him out. Smoke me out! 2:40 a.m. in New York. Cheers! Chate LeBon! Chris Lynn! What time? I don't even know what time it's going to be all the way over there. And what is that? Is that New Zealand or where you're at? I got notified. Pop my eardrums. Wow! Yeah, it's loud over here. It's loud over here. I like it loud. BandLab is, it's a great place for mastering. Mastering, that's when you have this little sound waveform, and you bring it up. But no, I don't do that. If this is how much space you have, that's how big the waveform is for me. If you look over here, look. Whoa! Ah! You're looking right here. Whoa! It's red. It's just all in the red. Yeah, whatever. It's good to turn this to even see it, but yeah. Whoa! Look at it. It just stays right here in the red. Yeah, whatever. You can't see colors because this freaking... Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Whatever. You're seeing my area a little better with being able to move this around like that. Alright. Sorry, guys. Adjusting the camera now. Woo! So yeah, this is also Slay 'em. We could easily decide if we wanted to pop on over to where he's got covers of classic rock songs. Where he has, what is it? Let's go down and see what it was. Damn, there's a lot of songs here. There was a cover. We're this Evil Ways. Lord, change your evil ways. It's Carlos Santana. Yeah, what's up, Andy? He says 11 herbs and spices because he loves Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I smoke 'em out. Just, oh yeah. Smoke 'em out. You like smoking meat, dude? You like drinking beer and smoking meat? I mean, you know, do ya? I mean, do ya? I mean, do ya? I mean, do ya? Oh, my shit's falling apart because it's like a little cheap little rubber thing on it, and I don't need that there at the moment. You're not hearing the music? Not hearing the music, huh? Is it that quiet? Or what? What's going on? Not hearing the music. That's interesting. Can you hear it now? Can you hear it? Alright. I got options for that. Oh, yeah. There we go. Apply. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear the music? I mean, it's going to take a few seconds. How about now? And then I got another option. I'll disappear for a second and come back. How about now? Huh, interesting. Well, I do have a solution for that. That's really simple. I just put it in the room. Can you hear it now? You can't hear that? If you can't hear that, then there's seriously something going on. Can you hear that? Yep. How weird. How weird was that? That it's going in, but it's not going to. I have other ways to try and fix it. Did that work too? Did that get it even louder? Oh yeah! Mic check! You called it, bro! That better be loud. Is that loud? Gone? Ah.
City slicker with an earth for herbal. Send herbal lyrics, shit bangs of Kirko. Bang.
How dumb.
Teen spirit in the dead air, it hangs.
That's
Y'all
dumb.
Be fresher than Prince
Something's up.
I'm missing the crown from his purple rain. Now I'm wishing he was still here. A musician gifted with a perfect brain. Let's spit his cake and Jill here. Legends lost, leader lacking is still here. Just still sharp is still here. It's like my save me and bronze blades that break in the palms which made a fist. What's a rapid pawn to a jaded kiss? Basically hitch me in the game, thinking it's time for a baby. But I'm jaded since she fake as shit. This chick ain't hey. For relationship.
Is it going off and on, off and on?
Me and the way to a
Is it going off and on when I did that? Okay, like this. Off.
Now everybody,
Off.
that
On.
shit sound
Off.
played out.
On.
I'm giving light like Edison, and I stayed down.
Is that how it's working?
Your fans be whack. I got
Holy
fans,
shit,
bro.
what's
Even your
going
man
on?
To my better stanzas, when I come through, best stand up. It's simply poetic. Versus the quotes to the goats are simply aesthetics. As fanatics, we worship the best spit, but who's really the bestest? And who's really up next in this game of yes men? I'm really perplexed at the anguish y'all rest in. Arrested by pill popping is a prevalent pestilence. Zans and mollies you messing with probably damage your brain's resonance. Your brain is negligent. When painkillers seem heaven sent, it's time to change what we represent. Stop blaming the pressure is chest breaking, while the pressure is breathtaking.
What?
Waste my breath taking a cess break and making my check statements. But I guess to each his own gestation. Never had aims for the low. Watch I give her some brains, then I'm
All right. I got no idea what is going on the lab, in my lab, or what's going on with the music and how it's working or not working. Gee, it's weird to me. Totally bizarre. But either way, I'm just gonna get to it and just talk. Oh, and try and talk and do the vlog here. Get that going. There we go. So, that's what I'll do. Like I said, I'm going to operate out of the notification center. So, somebody liked one of my tracks. It's a drum track. I'm not going to make you listen to tons of drum tracks. So, I'm just going to go to who liked the track. That's what I'm doing. Robin Burns, it says. So, playing a song by Robin Burns. Iceman and Robin Burns. Nice. Say hello to Banjo. Random please. Right here. See a flea. I can see a flea. Well, that's Banjo Kitty. Alright, it's still in the room, but it was just so loud in my ears, it was like, I don't even know if I need to even wear these. So what I wanted to talk about today is crazy. I just want to talk about a pretty simple thing. I just want to talk about how I'm recording my guitars. That's about it. Alright, here we go. This is going to be, what is it? Soul Make, Andy Guitar Pants, and Robin Burns. So, how do you do your guitar tone? Well, a big part of my guitar tone is I like to rely on what pickup I'm using, and I use the same guitar sound a lot. And that means, I have like 2, 3, maybe 4 different sounds I'm going through. I use them a lot though. And what I do is, if you can look here, yeah, you can see, is that there's 2 microphones. You know, one here, one there. Sometimes I'll have them both here, sometimes I'll have them both down here. And this is 2 different types of speakers, but that's 2 different types of speakers. Being over there is irrelevant. And what I do is I have the 2 speakers set up, one on the left, one on the right, and sometimes they're only, you know, this far apart, you know, just a little bit apart, and then I'll use one here, one here, one here, one there, and they won't feel stereo. Other times I'll have them like this, and I'll have them be the only track, and I'll just try and play it perfect, for whatever perfect means. So, how do I record those mics? If they go up to a spot. This is weird. See if we can do it. Up here, between those 2 monitors, which is what you're listening to right now, and they go from between those 2 monitors, where they are. So weird. This is so weird, the setup. Try this. Alright, you guys. I think I got myself set up there again. Come off so easy. There we go. So, back to the story. What I do, can you guys hear me? I hope so. What I do is I end up setting up those 2 go through really basic preamps, and those come into these guys. That's the important part right here. I use this one, and then usually this one's on the blog is used, you know, to get the sound in, but for some reason it isn't working right today. For whatever friggin' reason. Should have checked it, but that's what happens. But what I do is I have those 2 speakers route through those basic preamps. I don't use any equalization or anything like that there. But, you know, it would be like, you know, in the recording studio we see the guys that big soundboard. That's kind of like what that is for. And I just use it like an engineer would to control who's being recorded and not during the basic recording. Not for like mastering purposes. That's just for up there, for ins and outs. So, let's say, what is that? Namibian, Damien, or no? Damien Elite, Damien Elite, Damien Elite, Damien. The letter E, light. Damien E, light. Not heavy on the Damien, light on the Damien. Electronic. To now, Andrew. To now, Andrew. Just weird ways of saying it, guys. Just weird ways of saying it. That's all that is. Weird ways of saying things. The hell is this thing, dude? I have like this spongy grab-on mount that's just like, Gotta find a better way. I need like a pro camera mount. That's what they say you need. So I gotta get one. So after that happens, and this is all because somebody asked, so I'll be able to refer them to this, and they'll be like, "Dad, that was a long video if he was explaining that." But after that happens, and it goes to that mixer, that's where this mixer goes. It goes into here. So I decide what things I want. If I want to do just my singing, you should be able to hear just the singing. If I want to do just, whatever it is I want to do, you should be able to hear that going in to whatever I'm using, whatever app. If it's BandLab, and then you hear it in BandLab. If it's just a video I'm recording, you should be able to hear it in a video I'm recording. You should on a live feed or whatever. That being said, some of the fucking poppycock's going on. It looks like it's recording just fine on this iPad down here, so I'm not gonna fuck with that thing anymore. I'm gonna fuck with you anymore. But drop some likes here. Some of these I have liked. The monster back here. Oh yeah. Robin Burns, check her out. She's at red_Burns, just like my last name. 80. Not related. She's what is she in, like fucking Canada? That's like a different country. So, if I'm playing bass, it goes into there. If I'm playing guitar, it goes in there. If I want the guitar all in the center because I just don't want it to be too big and crazy. Do you think is this the mic that you're hearing, you think? Or is it over here? I have no idea how this sound's even getting into the fucking computer right now. But it's happening at least, so at least you can hear me and you can hear the room. I will just take the music down to like, hey, room level, this nice room level, not blasting. And if I want to, I can turn it up like this, like this. There we go. And I'll even put a second speaker in. Yeah. It sounds better with a second speaker for some fucking reason, like, in stereo. I don't know why that is. It's not this one, is it? Is it over here? Over here? Over here? Is it down here? It's like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, it's room sound. Yeah, for sure. Bullshit. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Yeah. What does it do with that this time? I don't know. But, whatever. Front one, this one right here, all the way up next to you guys. Cool. There's a down low laptop, there's a microphone, and then there's the microphone in that too. Yeah. So I could bring that closer to me, I guess. Yeah, I'll do that. That could make it all better. All better. Oh yeah, let's do that. Nice face. Yeah, why don't we just do it like that then? Yeah, so what I ended up doing is just being able to use that mixer as like a what's going in. You decide what's going in. Yeah. And then from there I would go, okay, let's see, let's go to a different artist. See. What's the most recent something. Leave it to Beaver. There we go. Leave it to Beaver. Thanks for helping me replace my headphones. Appreciate it. Yeah, so after I do that, I use a PreSonus audio box. But you know what? There's so many different kinds of interfaces, analog to digital interfaces, that you can use. So many options you have out there, right? It's up to you. I don't know what's going on now. It looks like the sound's not registering over here. So weird. Everything's all looking crazy, but whatever. Well, I'm doing the blog. My wife got home just now. Yeah, I'm doing the blog, but I'm just doing a simple blog, and it's not going to be crazy, and I guess I'll definitely have to redo the setup a little bit and get it better for 304 tomorrow, which should be a better blog than a bigger, better blog. But today what I'll do is I'll just continue on chatting on how I do my setup, and what I do is I basically open up GarageBand, and for instance, here I have something. This is what I'm going to do now, is I have 4 channels that come in, right? And these channels are stereo channels. They're the left and right channels. But if you look at the settings, track controls, one is all the way to the right, one is right in the... You can't see this. Alright, because this thing's so zoomed away and so damn bright. There we go. I can fix that. So if you look at the settings, one is all the way over here. The other one is kind of just slightly over. The next one, just slightly over. The other one, all the way over. Double check you can see that. I'm going to bring it in a little closer. But this is the pan right here. See that? All that dot's all the way over. And as you go to each different track, the dot moves. You see? And it pans left and right. And I kind of do something like that. And I kind of just listen for it to sound like it's full and in the center still. Well, you can't exactly tell where it's all coming from. It's just kind of coming at you like a wall. So that's what I do. Usually it's 1, 2, 3, and the 1, 2 aren't so far. But I'm trying to do a 4-track version, and then see how that sounds. It's just so that I have more options for harmonies. I want options for 4 harmonies. Not that I'm going to use them on the first track. First track I will probably do all the same thing and see how it sounds, and then go from there and try and make it as tight as I can. And this is all in preparation, you guys, because I'm going to start another round of Killer coming up soon. It won't be as... It'll be like more paced out, like over the course of the year. Who knows? Maybe like 1 a month, maybe 2 a month. Maybe a little bit bigger offering this time, but takes longer to develop. But that's the idea. You just route it in. You give it preamps, 2 or 3 stages of buffering. The more stages of buffering, if I were to have this thing go to another preamp and go into here, this would be, all these knobs would be turned down less, and the knobs on it would be turned down a little bit less because they're coming from there, and everything would be a little bit less. The less you can have these turned up, the less you can have them turned up, the better your sound is. But at the same time, when it comes to the input of the DAW, you want it pretty hot, close to the top of the green area. But the more stages you can take to get there, then it's going to be better sounding when you get there. This is crazy in depth right here. But this has to do with your impedance matching being so each one of these stages, they have very different impedances. Like this has a super high impedance. These cabinets have low impedances, right? And from the power amp to here, you know, and then into the mics have a relatively high impedances, right? But they go into this, and that has that controller has an even higher impedance. So it steps the sound down from the microphone tones, pretty high impedance, to even higher impedance, which is in between this. If I had one more conditioner, I could look for something that is in between the impedance of my two. And if I have a really nice one of these, a $600,000, $2,000 one of these, its impedance is gonna be so fucking high. I could like put it through 3 really nice studio quality digital devices and still be stepping that preamp impedance up softly. And the harsh preamp steps lead to what I would call gnarls in the sound. And these gnarls are not natural gnarls like wisps in the air that swirl, but they're like digital gnarls, which look like a square chunk of it's not spinning like a web and soft and organic. It dematerializes the music into like an inorganic approximation, which at a high enough bit rate and clarity of impedance matching, you can get really great results. So that's an important stage when it comes to getting your sound from something like this through microphones to here. But it also is true when you're going just, oh, careful, when you're going just from this to that, because this is a very low impedance. It's a very low impedance device. This instrument is very low impedance compared to this. So putting it directly in, they have this button here. That's like an impedance matcher. That button exists all the way over here, right here, impedance matching. Really important. I have mine set to like 1 mega ohm over there, and what that does is that gives me all the high-end boost I would ever need possible. It would be maybe too much if I was playing like a Fender, but then you know what? I can just turn my highs down on my amp. You know, I don't need to do that on my guitar. I can turn my tone knob down a little bit. I'm not one to care about the highs being too much. So I put my 1 mega ohm of resistance, and what that means is it's pretty much matched to like EMGs. It's matched to my sustainer. It's matched to 250K pickups that are in 3 of them that are in parallel. It's matched to 2 humbuckers in parallel. You know, that kind of thing. So what you get is less noise. Less noise. The more of these stages matches you do, you get less noise, because if you were to look at like a total harmonic distortion map, you get this area where you get more and more and more power and the same amount of noise, and all of a sudden it steps off. And a lot of people like to use their amp in that top third or top half where the distortion is introduced. Well, the map will go this way for you guys. Where the distortion is introduced I don't know exactly know which way you guys are looking at me, but whatever. The distortion is increased over the amount of power. So if you're just stepping it up just to the 1/3 knob on the knob for all the things on the chain, and that's getting you to the red line on your device, and then otherwise you take one thing out of the chain, and now you have to go to like the halfway point on all the devices. That's showing you that you can reduce your noise by introducing one more stage. But these have to be clean stages, nice stages. You know, you wouldn't put 2 of those in a row, but you would do this. That microphone into a mic preamp sitting right next to that, on the maybe 2 of them sitting like on a step, right? And then those 2 would go in to that mixer, and then that mixer would come down here, right? And then between here, right here, you see these cables, and this mixer, I could have some other type of buffer, because I drive the sound real hot, and what I think's happening is I pop it into reset, and that's how I lost the sound. Lost it before I even started. Remember when I was really hot? Got it too hot. Got the mic too hot? That's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. I could probably turn everything up right there like that. Yeah! But yeah, like I said, my wife is home. But I wanted to share that. That's how I do it. Yeah, but there's a lot of my songs where I just have one. I don't want to change how it's panned, because I know I want to record another song that's like another one, but I want to record something, so I just have that one that's on the left side only turned up, and it's just one mic. So I'm not doing the stereo rig, and it's usually just that one you can see right here on the cab. That's it that I use. I don't know what you can see, but I don't know what you can see, but whatever. This thing doesn't reach. Any second now, I'm gonna tear the whole camera out, and the blog will just end. Fuck. But long story short, behind the mic there is 2 mics, and I like to have my mics right on the grill cloth, right pressed on it. So pressed up onto the grill cloth, like just right next to it. So that's something a lot of people don't realize. That's even the case if I was using this mic. A lot of the times I'll have it right just 2 inches away from a speaker. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap it up because it's chaotic here today. Tomorrow should be a cool day for me. Nice, relaxing day of making heavy metal music. And I got some riffs that I want to get down tonight. So that's also a good reason to wrap the vlog up, because I don't want to lose these riffs. Alright, guys. Let's find one more artist. Yeah, I wanted to find this one for you guys. This is Pone. P-O-N-E. You can find him at Pone6023. Let's turn him up.
What up now? All you need is the will, the strength to let go. It's time to be, for you are given your wings.
For all you guys.
Truly, yes, it's like the wind beneath your wings. This is all it is. Ever was a test. Time for real. Time to make your mind, make your way, find the real. Eternal life through the day. We're coming here living like we know. Do it how it is to grow. Find your ways and you will know. Eternal life. Bring it
Thanks.
to what it be. Start a new chapters all around. Eternally. Find a way. Find a low. Find a show. Find a what you grow. Make it how it is just to come and make it all around for the flow. Now you know. I'm bound, just like the wind beneath your wings. Like a wave of a road, raise you up. We intertwine, we create, find a dime. Now you know, soon to show of what the low come a bring. Was lost to the world, but one day shall be found. Eternal, be up above, all of it now.
Oh yeah.
For how we grow, we come to make a solution. Finding what it is, truly divine. Yes, through my time, I'm here just a grand sign. Living through the way, never could rewind. For we make it on and over again. Never stop because this is how we will win. Now you know, there is more evil than there is good. But I'm still here, about to show you what it is. We will take you all out. No evil around no more. Take the darkness, put it back in the ground. For the light shines higher than you ever thought it'd be. The light shines farther than you ever thought it'd seem. Take it further beyond any planet, any universe. And now you know what it is to grow eternal, just like an angel.
Woo! We are music. That's right, guys. Catch you later.